Hey everyone, this is Stryker and Phil with Pixel Chicken,
How you guys doing?
and we are about to play a hidden gem in arcade beat-em-ups called The Punisher. Oops, Phil? Yeah, there we go. We got it working. Okay. We are about to start punching people in the face repeatedly as Nick Fury and The Punisher. Now, Phil, just out of curiosity, what's something that stands out when you first look at this game?
I like the animation a lot.
Yeah, because when I look at it compared to a lot of the other games that came out around this time, I think that the sprites and the
it looks much better than
graphics.
Streets of Rage.
I agree. It came out in 1993, which was, that was when there was a lot of beat 'em ups available. So I don't think it got the attention that it rightfully deserved in the as far as beat 'em ups go. But it's a very fun game. And this is Phil's first time playing it. I have played it and beat it before. So one thing that this is obviously a Capcom game, you can kind of tell by just by looking at it, but this is the first game in the Capcom and Marvel partnership that eventually leads to all the Versus games and Marvel vs. Capcom and X-Men Children of the Atom and all that stuff. So it's a precursor to some pretty cool stuff. Punisher's kind of a popular character as far as underappreciated games.
Oh yeah, he's
We were talking about this before because Phil didn't know about this game and he assumed I was referring to the Xbox and PS2 version of the Punisher, which is also one of my favorites.
yeah. I remember playing
It's
it
a very
in your
good
house
game.
years ago.
Yeah, it was an awesome game, and
You had Tom Jane as the voice, and he was a good Punisher. If there's anything you could say about the movie he was in, I mean, Tom Jane was one of the last problems. He's the best part about it.
I disagree. I like the animated Punisher more from this game. I just wish he would have been in the movie. It's also got white Nick Fury in this game.
He also has a mustache.
Does he?
He's
I think it's just his cigar.
No, he's seriously got a mustache in the beginning of the game. When you're besides your character.
That's very interesting. You can tell that by looking at the picture next to his name that it's the exact same thing, just with a few different colors.
Oh yeah. Shit. Well,
Now I'm gonna interrogate this guy. Oh, look at the bus driver. He just has a thumbs
he's
up.
just like, all right.
Yeah, murder him. He broke my windows. Okay. We just murdered a guy in cold blood, and now we are coming out of a swimming pool. Not sure why we had to enter through that. Phil, beat 'em ups, these kind of beat 'em ups were some of my favorite games when I was younger. Did you play many of them?
I played a lot of Streets of Rage and Golden Axe.
Did you?
Yeah, years ago.
So you were a Sega guy.
Oh no, I was born into a house with Sega, Nintendo, Super Nintendo. We had a couple of other consoles.
So you had it all. You were spoiled rotten.
Yeah. Well, I mean, here's the thing. I wasn't really allowed. Well, I didn't really play them. I didn't really know what I was doing. It was.
How did you not know what you were doing in a beat 'em up? There's two buttons.
My dad, what he would do, he'd be playing with his buddies, right? And I'd be like, Dad, can I play? And he'd be like, sure. And he would put the cord underneath the console.
The old fake controller trick.
Oh, it's common.
Yeah, I've done it.
Oh, no way.
Yeah. Oh, hell yeah. If I was playing a game back when I would babysit or something like that, and the kid would want to play or something like that, I just want to play the game. I'm trying to have fun.
Yeah.
I don't want him messing things up, so I'd give him like a Super Nintendo controller when I'm playing like a Dreamcast game or something like that.
Kids are so used to it.
In hindsight, it's probably not a very nice thing to do, but I just wanted to play NBA 2K2. Alright, so we are in some sort of prison, but it looks like a mansion. I don't know exactly what it is. Some fortress.
Some human trafficking ring.
Yeah. I like the very stereotypical 40s era thugs that don't look like belong in a Punisher. Oh,
They're just supposed to give off the idea they're gangsters.
this game has very interesting weapons and items.
Yeah,
Like giant hammers, flamethrowers, guns. There's a lot of guns compared to most beat-em-ups of the time. See, I was a Nintendo guy, Phil, so my beat-em-ups were a lot of Final Fight. Played a lot of Final Fight and, some other random ones here and there. William Castle, don't kill him. Oh, okay. Somebody killed him for us.
in my day we also had, the consoles that ran off the cards.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, we had one of those.
Consoles that ran off the cards.
I don't remember the name of it. Uh-oh.
You mean cartridges?
No, actual cards. You play Ys on it.
This game, for coming out in 1993, I still am surprised at how good the art is.
Oh yeah, it's very smooth.
Because it looks more like a game that I would assume came out in the mid to later 90s.
One could say that it's arcade graphics now. Historically, arcade graphics usually look better before it was ported to the old consoles.
Oh, yeah.
And this is on par with arcade graphics.
Yeah, there actually was a home console version of this game too, but it was not nearly as good. They took out a lot of the items, and the graphics were severely. I think it came out for the Genesis actually.
Oh, this is the arcade version.
This is the arcade version.
I thought it was a Nintendo version. Yeah. Okay. So figures looks good.
And this thing's kicking my ass. You're surviving pretty well.
I died once before.
I think it's because you're Nick Fury and
he always fixes death.
he was
He always has a.
David Hasselhoff once said that he's the real Nick Fury. He doesn't care what anybody thinks about Samuel L. Jackson. What do you think about that?
Fuck him.
Yeah, I agree with you.
I think he means this like a joke.
No, I think he was serious. He even said that Stan Lee considers him the real Nick Fury.
It's full of shit.
He is full of shit, I agree. Oh God, look at that corpse. Did you just see that?
Oh, yeah, I see it now.
Look at that. That is really violent.
Whoa.
It's kind of jarring to see such violence in a colorful game like this. I mean, not obviously you're beating the shit out of everyone that you see, but having a corpse that's been burned to death by a car fire is kind of. Oh, I'm hurling. I like that Nick Fury just casually smokes a cigar the whole time.
He's such a over-the-top badass. Did you know that he's also near the death of his character, because they killed him off recently, it reveals that
Wait,
not
what?
only...
They killed off Nick Fury?
Yeah, not only was he the leader of S.H.I.E.L.D., he was also a galactic hitman. Basically, for every alien invasion the Avengers fought off, Nick Fury literally destroyed like 20 of them.
So they took what made Nick Fury cool, the fact that he was a regular human like you or I, and made it not so.
They basically. Well, I thought.
I don't like that. I think that's kind of silly.
He was like a galactic assassin.
Shit.
That's better.
Now, one thing you'll notice, Phil, is that we don't have to worry about going and asking our moms for quarters anymore.
Yes.
Another corpse that's been burned to death.
I do miss Totes. The original Tote, that big place.
Oh, cool.
Not what it became.
Phil, you're really missing out on not getting more guns. You're just using your fists, and I'm shooting everyone.
I'm a fisticuffs kind of guy. Nick Fury smokes cigars while he fights. He doesn't get a gun. He's got a katana.
Why is a hand grenade a power-up and not a weapon? That's what I don't understand. This game seems to be at odds with itself. It's got a lot of robots and then just random thugs off the streets.
Yeah.
Very strange to me. Notice when you come back from death after a continue that you automatically start with a gun.
That's helpful. Oh,
did I just pick you up and throw you?
I don't know.
I did. Sorry about that.
That's okay.
You just looked like an enemy. Oh, a katana. Here we go. Phil, pick up a damn weapon.
Got my katana.
I don't really know what our objective is, who we're trying to find.
But your guy.
It must be pretty important if Nick Fury's coming.
Yeah, he really. I mean, this guy really likes to hire. This guy Raptor likes to really hire guys in peak spandex stuff and drug addicted Ryus.
Yeah,
He's
and
just
then
totally out of it.
he mixes it up with robots as well.
You know, there's a Terry Bogard anime where he gets the crap kicked out of him so bad that he comes out from like, I know it has nothing to do with the game.
Alright, I don't even know how to respond to what you just said.
He gets beat up so bad that
A Terry Bogard anime, so do you mean like a Fatal Fury anime?
Yeah. And he's the main character and he gets the shit beat up him so bad that he becomes an alcoholic.
Oh, Jesus. Look at this guy. He's a fucking tank centaur.
That probably was an actual Punisher villain back in the day.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. What's weird about him is that his head and proportions don't really fit in with the rest of the people on here. Oh, that's a Terminator. That's clearly just a Terminator. I like how he does a stylized little turn when I'm shooting. Okay. These enemies have really large health bars.
Yeah.
You know what's funny about these kind of games is that you play them in the arcade and they're super fun and you beat them if you're lucky and have enough quarters. But then when you play them at home, you realize that they're only like 3 hours long.
They're not that long, I know.
No, they're super short. We're probably like halfway through the game right now.
I watched a stream where a guy beat Streets of Rage in like 30 minutes an hour.
That's impressive. Because those games, there's not really an easy way to speedrun them other than just killing everybody. Okay, more Terminators. Those guys look exactly like Terminators.
Yeah.
Am I wrong?
That's the point. Except for the brown gloves.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the
know.
one difference.
I don't know if James Cameron would have put that on.
Hey guys, we don't want to get sued putting Terminators in here, so give them brown gloves. Wow, I keep running. Am I really dying this much? And we blew the top half of his body off of his centaur tank. And we beat stage 3. Stage 3, there are 4 stages in this game. I'm just kidding. I think, anyway, I don't remember. I just remember it being pretty short. Oh, a bonus stage. This is interesting.
Oh, I see how it is.
Oh. So if you win, I'm gonna punch you right in the face. Wow, you're really winning bad. Maybe I should watch where my crosshairs are going.
Fury's like, you ain't got what you had back in the day, Frank.
Yeah, Punisher looks really disappointed in himself. Death on Rails is what this level's called. I don't know if you saw that. So my guess is there's going to be a train. Yep, okay. We're actually on the tracks, not on a train, which probably isn't safe. And lots of guns.
Jeez.
My finger's getting really sore from all the shooting in this game. I might resort to punching. Oh, what is that?
Oh, what the hell?
Was that for jousting?
Yeah.
Huh.
Okay, now we're on a train.
There we go. Let's just throw
Love
guys off.
trains and beat 'em ups.
Yeah, there's a lot of common tropes in beat 'em ups, and I feel like trains is right up there with the ones you see most often. Trains. I'm trying to think of the other ones. Trains and a lot of subways. I know that fits along with trains, but
Anyway, the 90s were an interesting time for superheroes. I guess Nick Fury had a mustache. Daredevil was in body armor.
did you say Punisher had a mustache?
No, Nick Fury.
I don't see what's so wrong with that. It's better than
There's
everybody.
nothing wrong with the mustache.
Most of the other superheroes had mullets, so.
Well, you know what? You made a perfect, absolutely beautiful point. Oh, they
I
also
would rather have a
Superman
mustache than a
2.
mullet. Oh, I remember that, the red and blue Superman.
Yeah, I don't really know what that's about,
I don't either.
but I hear that most of Grant Morrison's run on Justice League was good. I have yet to read it. Wow,
Yeah.
these tough guys in their pink shorts.
It's kind of an interesting flip-flop to think that at this time that superhero video games were better than comics.
Yeah,
Because now superhero games are shit.
yeah,
For
most
the
of
most
them.
part.
Most.
Other than Batman. Okay, that's... Are we going to get crushed by that if we keep moving, or... No, more continues.
Whoa.
Crap. I feel like I'm dying a lot more than you are. I think you're just better at this game than me.
Whoa. I got my katana back.
Okay, I'm going to throw this guy off the train. So we're at the front of the train, or the back? So I don't know where we go from here. There's no doors. I think the train just flies off a bridge and kills us both, and the game ends from here. Oh, here we go. There's another level.
No, these big bastards.
One thing that's kind of weird about this game is that Punisher and Nick Fury have the exact same move set.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because most games back in the day, when you play beat 'em ups, there's always the average, like the well-balanced character.
Well, I mean,
Then
look
there's the
at
big
it.
strong character, and then there's the fast character.
You even got the same. You even got the same face.
Oh yeah, they're the same sprite. They're just different. There's a few different things added.
Perhaps it may have been a last-minute thing, and they thought it'd be cool to Nick Fury.
Yeah, I think it probably was like that from the beginning, because otherwise it would have just been two Punishers, which would have been weird. Oh, I threw him off the train. I don't know how I'm doing all these cool moves, but I keep throwing people really far. Okay. Is that who I think it is? Yep. Bushwhacker. I remember Bushwhacker from the other Punisher game from the Xbox and PS2 era, and he was pretty... Oh, jeez. Oh, cool.
Did his arm turn
Evidently,
into a
if
giant
you-
fleshy gun?
Yeah, it did, but it was more like... It looked like kind of haphazardly done, and it was kind of gross looking. Phil, if you press both the attack buttons together, you do the super move of some sort.
I told you he's into katanas.
Who is?
This Nick Fury.
I think it's a... I'm gonna say it's a machete. I don't want to believe that Nick Fury likes katanas.
Kill your thingy weapon.
I'm gonna pick up this...
dispenser. Oh.
How did you do that?
I have no idea.
And you just threw a grenade and then hit the deck. How are you doing these things?
I think this is what you get for grabbing grenades.
Well, you're killing me. Oh. So you have to lift somebody first, and then you can give them a giant swing, like Wolf.
How do you lift him?
You just walk to them. You've obviously forgotten.
Oh, sweet.
The jousting, you just throw them. They're just spears, I guess.
Oh, sweet.
This group of criminals has a very interesting taste.
Okay. Well, we beat it.
Well, Phil, I think that we kind of get the basic gist of what this game is about. You walk around town, you beat people up, and it's a heartwarming story about
Oh fuck! It's Kingpin.
And yeah, let's just leave off with the Kingpin and us standing at a computer monitor. Okay. So what'd you think, Phil?
I think it's an awesome old school game.
Pretty sweet, right?
Yeah.
And it doesn't get enough credit, so I'm counting on you to spread the word that this game deserves to have its name said alongside Streets of Rage and Final Fight. Can you do that for me?
I'm gonna do it. Yeah, let's spread the word.
Well, thanks everybody for watching. This was Phil and Stryker with Pixel Chicken playing the Punisher. If you have a local arcade with this game, go dump all your quarters into it so that they re-release it on Xbox Live Arcade. Thanks for listening.
Sweet. Good job, guys. That was good.
Oh, it's
A lot of good conversation.
Yes.
no, just over here, I think.